Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing his word, sincerity, and truth. Back with another lesson. And this lesson is going to be inspired by this video I seen earlier from Kitco News. It says, emergency Fed rate cut by June. Only 6 U.S. banks will be left by 2025, paving way for CBDC. Now this guy, this guest, right? This statement is made by this guy named Edward Dowd, who's on the screen, who used to work for a bunch of big Wall Street firms, including BlackRock. You know, certain brothers know about BlackRock, which basically owns everything. And he makes this warning, man. And after watching some of this video, it made me think of a scene, right, in the book of Eli, of how bad things are going to get. And he goes on to talk about that in this interview, which is a pretty good interview if you have the patience to sit down and watch it. But the scene I'm talking about in the book of Eli was basically Denzel Washington, the character, made a statement that we had more than we wanted in a certain time. Now he said they used to throw away things today that people will kill over. All right. And those are the times that we're facing. And those are the times we're going to enter in, because it's simply Bible prophecy. Right. It's not fear mongering. It's not, a conspiracy theory. I ain't trying to sound like Alex Jones. But the things that are going to play out that these analysts are describing is simply written about in the Bible. OK, and I'm going to bring out a couple of them. And that's pretty much going to be it, man. Because really, for the ones that got ears to hear and eyes to see, I want to solidify that point that the same old routines, hamster wheel that we go through in our day-to-day lives could, at some near point in the future, come to an abrupt end. And when that does happen, you have to have your mind ready. That's why the scriptures talk about wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability in those times. It's not just saying that just to make a statement, or it's not written just to be in there. It's in there for a specific reason. And these are the times that we are going to be entering into. Now, the first scripture I'm going to grab, 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. This comes out a lot because we are in those days. It says, for there shall be sedition among man, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So when you watch this interview with this Edward Dowd guy, he says it's going to be a consolidation, which I peeped at already with the banks. These banks going bust. They're not having enough capital. Bank runs, people moving their deposits from smaller banks into the bigger banks. And once the bigger banks have most of the money, he was saying, right, this is going to be in the midst of what? A great recession and a depression. And people are going to scream out for what? An answer. And those CBDCs / mark of the beast system, which is basically what's being implemented, because it's going to go from that digital CBDC currency into an implant to use it. All right. Those things are on the books, and those things are coming down the line. Right. And this guy, he goes into it. He's not using the words mark of the beast, but he goes into the system that the powers that be want to create. All right. Where if you don't comply and take and use their system, and he even says it in the interview, you're going to be cut off. Right. And it tells you in the scriptures, those that don't take it, guess what? They can't buy nor sell. Now let's continue in the scripture. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Because he goes into these markets and the credit crunch that's about to happen, where institutions don't even have the money. They're not going to be lending like that, which is going to in his words, bring this economy to a grinding halt, man. And he's like, and even the lady says, won't that create, the lady that's interviewing him, won't that create upheavals, riots, demonstrations? And he tells her, absolutely, man. Absolutely it will. Okay? So that's what's, that's what you got. You people that still got that American dream, that's what you got to look forward to. All right? That's what you have to look forward to. But the ones that are awakened, hey, we're going to rejoice when these things happen because it's Bible prophecy. And we know what happens next. Why, as the rest of the world, they have no freaking clue. All right? So let's go into the book of Matthew 24. I'm going to start at 12 because he really didn't want to. He said, he kept saying it. I don't want to be gloom and doom. I don't want to be gloom and doom. But if this thing, because he goes into he goes into the charts. He goes into the money supply. He goes into all the things that he watched as a trader and stock and market analyst. And he said they're all pointing negative. So if this thing unravels faster than he says people expect it, he said it could get real bad out here real quick. Meaning you ain't gonna have access to that money that you think you got in that bank, which is gonna lead to what? He even said in his video, as a marketing analyst, he was like, go buy 6 months worth of food. All right, came out of his own mouth. And this is a financial news channel. This is not fucking Alex Jones. This is a financial news channel. And he says if it goes that bad, people are gonna do whatever to get their natural, their daily bread, meaning your food, your water, your shelter. And that's Bible prophecy. We just said people are going to invade one another, take from one another, kill one another. That brings me back to the point of that movie, Book of Eli. Things that people throw away right now, they're going to wish they had in that day, man. All right. It says, Matthew 24:12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. A hard, mean spirit is going to be out here. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Endure, going to that word endure, to endure something. All right? Something that's grueling, something that's dangerous. All right? You're going to want to make it through. Verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And you've seen that going all the way back to the stories our apostles and elders tell about One West and their elders and their teachers, right? And even before them, who have pushed this word all over the world, man. People know about the Israelites. Okay? So that's why you see a faster quickening of these prophecies happening. Because if the elect is not already sealed or almost sealed, we're right at the door. Okay? Let's end this off. Bear with me. Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 22, it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right? You saw what happened with what was they had with the zombie juice. But before that, the pandemic, where you couldn't even get certain things out the store because they were gone. They were bought up or taken. All right. So that's going to happen times 100 when this, as he put it, this credit crunch, this system collapse. All right. Really sit back and really imagine that. Okay. And hope and pray that Yahweh Shai is with you in that day. Verse 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. In that time shall friends fight one against another. Right? We just read the love of many shall wax cold. Another fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in the fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Right? This goes right along with it. And see my salvation in the end of your world. This current status quo of a world that we're living in right now, where we got the woman out of order, subject to payments. All right. These bodies breaking down. Everything is polluted and poisoned. You know, we're in a mental captivity right now. But the time is coming where the end of this world is approaching in the beginning of what? It tells you, hey, let's go up to it. We in 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, his kingdom, and Jacob, Israel, Yahushai's kingdom, is the beginning of it that followeth. And that's the point. So, like I said, check this video out if you get a chance. For you brothers that follow financial news, there's some gems in there. But that's the point. I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and shalom the next time.